Valley Club, big rewards to celebrate Grootmas and some okay rewards in the latest version of Frozen Dimension. Are these rewards worth building up your A-Force characters for? For some, the answer is yes. Others, the answer is going to be no, but where does that cutoff lie? I'm going to break it all down for you in this video, and if you're ready for even more resources, then you know what to do, Valley Club. Find that like button, and let's go smash it! And welcome back to the ValleyFlyin channel. I'm ValleyFlyin. Hope you're having a great holiday season, and I hope you're ready for some great holiday rewards between Grootmas and the Frozen Dimension. Some great free stuff coming, but is it worth it? We are going to discuss that, and if you do get some value from this video, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and ring that notification bell for even more Marvel Strike Force content. At least 5 Marvel Strike Force videos every single week on this channel. But we get some brand new silhouettes, and these are about the Grootmas event shared all across the social media platforms for Marvel Strike Force. Says our best and biggest gift ever. Capital EVER. Log in daily, unlock weekly. Happy holidays, Merry Grootmas, Commanders, and what could this mean? Let me know your thoughts on this. Looks like character silhouettes, but we have a little more context down here. We have a heart symbol with a kiss. We have Commanders. These are to tease the mystery gifts for the Grootmas event. If they were new characters, I would wait for the content creators to finish their streams on Friday night and then post a tease. They love that. Yeah, we do love when we're all done with making videos on Friday and then more stuff comes out. So let me know what you think this means. Now, even more context. This was the recent blog post about this Grootmas. So what they say is the search for presents, 3 weeks, 4 big gifts. Let me know what you think these big gifts are gonna be. And it seems like it's pretty easy to get all this stuff. You need to log in, spend 10 what if Wonderland energy to get that daily milestone. And these rewards should be pretty easy to get. You're getting 288 free Winter Wonderland energy per day. All you need to do is spend 10 of these, and then you can collect these milestones, and these milestones list where we're getting pieces of what the actual prize is every single day. This surprise Grootmas here, we get this pieces of this gift. It says you need to log in for 4 days for this, so I guess we're getting 1 piece, 500 fragments every day, and then we're gonna get our first gift. Week 2, we're getting another gift. Week 3, we're getting another gift after that. Let me know your thoughts on all this stuff and what these gifts could possibly be. As we move forward to the discussion of Frozen Dimension, the rewards that were described last week just include Best of 2024 Orb Fragments, Path to Miss Marvel Classic Orb Fragments, Miss Marvel Classic Character Shards, Snow Globes, and a lot more. We'll discuss the rewards that are in the game right now, but the requirements are a little different than what I see as described in the game. Frozen Dimension, they say, divided into 2 sides. Annihilator missions and Absolute A-Force missions. So cosmic characters, they say, can be used for the Annihilator missions. Tech characters can be used for the Absolute A-Force missions. And we got some description here of what you can do. Now, the way I saw it is you could do either side, either do the Annihilator side or do the Absolute A-Force side. When we go in the game, it looks like you have to do both of those. And as far as the individual missions, we have some normal missions, some hard missions, masters missions, legendary missions, and mythic missions. Now, for these legendary missions, you could also use legendary characters. For these mythic missions, you could also use mythic characters. Then for the Absolute A-Force side, so it's not either or side. You got to go through one side, then through the other side. We got normal missions, we got hard missions, masters missions. We also have legendary missions on the A4 side, which does allow you to use legendary characters, mythic characters on, or mythic bosses on the A4 side as well. And then the Frozen Dimension final boss, where it says you could use Absolute A-Force, Annihilators, or Tech characters at Purple ISO 8 level 3. And when we go into the game, we see the rewards. The first run rewards are here. Lots of Crimson gear here. You have a 7 Red Star Sentinel, which I guess I had earlier. I'm not sure if it was a reward from a previous event. We also have some Snow Globes there. We have some Battle World credits. We don't know how many Battle World credits we're going to get, but hopefully it's a lot since Battle World went down and the store is still up. Some Purple ISO 8 fragments. We have some Purple ISO 8 ions, and we have some Diamond Orb fragments as well for the first run rewards. For the time run, you do have some other rewards here, very similar to what we have Crimson gear as well. And instead of the diamond or the red stars for Sentinel, we have some diamonds for Scientist Supreme, which I already have. I'm not sure if that's something that I bought or was from a previous reward. And if we look at these individual rewards per node, we see that we do have some character shards here for some of the Orcus characters, some Sentinel. We have some of the Snow Globes as well, some Training Orb fragments, Then after this section, you're gonna go from this section all the way up to, from this Nobu node here, then you're gonna go to this Dokok node, and you get some Nimrod shards, some snow globes, some training mats, more snow globes. Then you go from this Peter bead down to Icarus here, and then you get some Omega Sentinel shards, some snow globes. Now this Annihilator Cosmic is this master section here. Then you're gonna go to this legendary section where you could use Annihilators and legendary characters required gear tier 17, some snow globes, some crimson gear are the rewards there. We have this Miss Marvel classic orb fragments on this there as well, and you could use mythic characters and Annihilator characters gear tier 17. This is the final section for the Annihilator section. Then from Hank Pym, you're gonna go all the way down here to Endgame Thanos, and you get more Sentinel shards. Then you go to this Blade mission, get some training mats, some snow globes. This Mephisto mission does have a Mephisto boss, has a Captain Britain, has a second Mephisto boss here as well. So this normal section does look a little challenging if you don't have them big characters. The good thing about this though is this is a very tiny Mephisto, so you should be able to get through this. After this Mephisto node though, you're gonna go from Mephisto to Shadow King, or no, to Old Man Logan. There we go. And in this, you're gonna get even more Nimrod shards. You have some tough characters. You have a lot of the recent characters, Old Man Logan. Then you have Man Thing here, where you got some of these rewards. The rewards are okay. You have another fragments for this Miss Marvel classic orb. Then you go from Shadow King. You're gonna go from Shadow King to Rogue. You're gonna get even more Omega Sentinel shards, some snow globes. You're getting more gear, some more training mats. You're getting another of these orb fragments, and then you get to this final boss. And this is the confusing part, because some of these Annihilator or Absolute A-Force missions, it says Absolute A-Force and Mythic. It says down here Absolute A-Force and Legendary instead of or Legendary. And then over here it says Absolute A-Force, Annihilators and Tech, not or Tech. If we go back to what the blog post said, it said or Tech characters here, or Mythic characters here, or Legendary characters here. And there's some obviously confusion about this in the community. Luckily on Discord, Pathfinder, the latest community manager, was there providing what he could as far as answers, which and was a data mines too. I'm sorry for having to talk about this out of work path, just got to get these questions in my head. So what Pathfinder says, from my understanding, it's either / or. So he's already working on a blog post right now, so it's good. And he says, we still want an understanding where the blog said one thing and the in-game says another. And he continues to say that are you saying that it's perfectly fine to use 5 Orcus on that node? And then he continues to say, that is why I worded or on the blog. So if what Pathfinder is saying is accurate, you will be able to use Absolute A-Force or Annihilators or Tech characters on this final node, and it looks to be a pretty challenging node. Odin is there. We have some Black Knights. We have an Apocalypse, a Super Skrull, an Ares, a Mephisto, another Ares, more Black Knights. This looks to be a very, very challenging node. You do get 5 Captain Marvel shards or Miss Marvel shards. You're getting some of these Miss Marvel classic orb fragments and some of these Path to 2020 or Best of 2024 Diamond orb fragments as well. Is it worth pushing for this though? Some decent rewards, some okay rewards, some challenging enemies. That is almost 1 million Odin that you have to face for this final node. And that begs the question, should you be gearing up your characters for this? Should you be gearing up your Absolute A-Force characters? Or can we just use Orcus? I think at this point, it's still unknown. Wait till it goes live. Maybe you're watching this after the Frozen Dimension is already live. If we can use Orcus in there, I probably wouldn't upgrade any of the Absolute A-Force unless you're really into war. They're great. They're going to be a great war team. So if you like war, this will give you a lot of value for war. If not, I think you hold off and invest in your Orcus team with the purple ISO 8 there. Now, as far as the purple ISO 8, is it even worth building up your characters for Pocket Dimension based on the rewards? And I think the big separator for this comes with one character, and that is Odin. The main reason you're putting purple ISO 8 into your characters, obviously to make them stronger, but for the requirements for Dark Dimension 8, to unlock this guy Odin. If you have this character unlocked, you have a free use of your purple ISO 8. You can put over whatever characters give you the enjoyment in the game. If you don't have Odin unlocked, you have to selectively use which characters you put your purple ISO 8 on, because you want to get that Dark Dimension 8 unlocked, Odin unlocked, so you can start to use him. So I think that's a separator for this event. If you have Odin unlocked, you could freely put your ISO 8 on whatever characters you need for this pocket dimension. If you don't, you have to be very selective and only put the ISO 8, this purple ISO 8, on characters that you're thinking of already bringing it into Dark Dimension. So in my opinion, Odin is the big separator for this Frozen Dimension. If you have Odin, put your purple ISO 8 on whatever characters you want. If you don't, then you're gonna have to be really conservative, and you may have to look at these rewards, see if it's worth it for you to participate. So let me know what you're doing in this Frozen Dimension, and if these rewards are worth it for you, and let me know what your guesses are for Groot Miss. Hopefully you got some value from this video, and if you did, leave it a like. And if you want to see what is the best way to future-proof your roster for 2025, check out the video up there, and I'll see you guys next time. Have a great rest of your day. Happy holidays. Hulk fist bump, ValleyFlyin out.